kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Got the first down and still motoring. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start and open up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on a return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Send the back in motion. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now it's second down here. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot. Out
of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Wide open downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Marshall. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Rough start to the drive, they lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's James. Touchdown, Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And this time it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. The sure hands. It's Marshall. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. So with payoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Golden Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Golden Bears pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
What a catch! The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Now, that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
He's got it near the end zone. They're able to get him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Deep shot toward the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. And the Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They keep him off balance with a run. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Golden Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Timeout. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
They knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Tight end goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down. And he keeps it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, That's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Look at that. He's still going. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And the Golden Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The pass is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Golden Bears line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Touchdown, Golden Bears, to put them on top now. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Cal's offense takes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's James. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
With the catch, it's Johnson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cal.
What a touchdown here by this offense. And I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows. Going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Golden Bears will crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but Here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On the run, it's Johnson. And the Golden Bears pick up first down yardage and keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Loose football. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a 1st down. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put the...
Oh, he dives and lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it to the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense played keep away and secure the victory. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Riding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Now, they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to punter. And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Golden Bears come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.